My parents disowned me 5 years ago due to false accusations. Now they want to talk. I am bisexual. When that happened, I was still in the closet and didn't tell anyone about my ex or our relationship. My ex and my family were my whole world. I thought I had a good relationship with my parents. I had inside jokes with my dad and shared hobbies with my mom. I also had a good relationship with my sister. At the time, I didn't drink, smoke, or stay out late most nights. I wasn't perfect, but I wasn't that troubled teenager who didn't even deserve to be hurt. In the summer, my ex and I planned a sleepover at his parents' house. I know it was a poor decision to sleep at his parents' house when no one knew about our relationship, but I was 19, naive, and hormonal. His parents heard us, and his father entered the room and beat my ex-boyfriend. When he tried to hit me, his wife grabbed him, and I quickly grabbed my clothes and ran away. I went to my home. In the evening of the next day, my father entered my room and grabbed my hair while my mother was crying and asking if I had harmed my little sister as well. I didn't understand what she was saying, and I told her, of course, I didn't harm her. But my father said that I was just a mistake, dragged me out of the house, and told me that if I didn't run away from him now, like I ran away from my supposed victim's house yesterday, he would turn himself in to the police because he would be harming me. I tried to call my ex-boyfriend to make sure he was okay, but he didn't answer. When I called my grandmother, she told me I should be ashamed of myself and should surrender to the police, and that she would support me if I did this. I tried to ask her what was happening, but she said that she couldn't bear to hear my voice and hung up the phone. I went to the house of my close friend Engel. She wasn't at home, but her father was. I call him Uncle. I did not plan to talk to him, but I could not stand it and cried in front of him. He listened to me and assured me that I had a place in his house and not to worry. The next day, my uncle sat me down and told me that he spoke to my father. He told him that I had forced my ex-boyfriend to do things he didn't want to do. Had it not been for his parents discovering us, I would continue to force him. I was shocked and showed him the messages between us. I don't remember what happened, but I was crying hysterically. Engel was holding me, and my uncle was calling the ambulance. After I got out of the hospital, we spoke with a lawyer and reached an agreement with my ex-boyfriend that he would confess to my family that it was a lie. Otherwise, I would file a defamation case. All the evidence was against my ex-boyfriend, and he accepted, but it wasn't enough for my parents because they sent me a legal disownment letter. I will spare you the details, but know that I am fine now. 2 days ago, my parents sent me a long message asking to talk. They said my sister died and they wanted me at the funeral on Friday and to talk. I told them to leave me alone and to give the funeral location. They told me either I talk to them or they won't give me the time and location. I want to see my little sister, but I don't want to see my parents. The thought of them only makes me sick.